Teen Wolf. So season 1. Let's get started. I'm gonna do a little recap of Teen Wolf because I know Peak and yeah, I know about y'all. So I'll do a little 3x3 episode recap. First, we'll have it. Teen Wolf was a product of its era, right? It was like the whole Omegaverse fanfic era, you know. Didn't have TikTok back then, right? Back in the days, the good old days. And I just recently got back to watching it, and literally, it's so 2010s. I don't know. So I'm gonna kind of, oh my god. Anyways, I was feeling kind of bored and kind of nostalgic. I thought it was gonna be kind of fun to rewatch this and kind of see what I think about it now versus when I first watched it like 3 years ago. But okay, let's go. So we open on Scott in the forest. We don't know why he's in the forest, by the way. They never really say why. But anyway, he's in the forest and he finds a body and he gets bitten by a wolf. And if you think this is odd, well, it's just a start. And from here onward, things are gonna get a little weird for Scott. So a lot happens in like every episode. Like there's so much that happens every episode. We meet like 5 to 6 characters. So I'll just give a quick recap of every episode and like the characters and my general thoughts about them. So in episode 1, basically Scott gets bitten and him and Styles think that the evil looking guy Derek did it, but obviously he didn't because he's so obviously like the fake bad guy. You also have like Scott and Allison. Like, oh my god, I have to say Scott and Allison are like my OTP. Like I love their dynamic. They have kind of this sweet, cute couple that's just in love, and like they don't have drama yet, but they kind of just this couple that's like fun. I don't know, I really like their dynamic. I think they're both like these kind of innately good people where you cannot kind of hate them. So yeah, I think both Scott and Allison are so far so good, but I remember really hating Allison and Scott like individually and thinking they're both bad and they should end up together. I also love Lydia. In my notes I have her down as a mean girl because she's not really a mean girl, she's just a popular girl who's kind of like autistic, I feel like. I don't know. I don't think she's intentionally mean to people, but like I really like that she's smart and skillful, but she pretends she's not because of her boyfriend, which, I mean, let's all be honest, kind of real. And I like that the show does not villainize her for liking sex. So yeah. I really like Lydia. Yeah, so far so good. Styles, I remember him being like kind of this MVP, like he's like the one that knows everything and that's like always coming in clutch. And I think he's still gonna be that, like my favorite character. He's also the only sane. Actually, no, scratch that. Tyler is the only sane one because okay, we're gonna get to it later. But Tyler is the only one that's got something up here. Episode 2 kind of pissed me off. Um, Basically, the main conflict is that Scott has a big quote unquote game, and he is set to play and be the big star, and he wants to impress Allison. But literally, by the way, Scott and like Styles they broke into Derek's house and they found like, this is bad, right? Like, they found half of the body that Scott found in the first episode. Basically, he only found like one half of the body, and they reported that to the police, and Derek got sent to, he got apprehended, let's say, but they let him go because like an animal, no what animal, but an animal killed that woman, and well, Derek is not an animal, is he? Well, basically, Scott goes to Derek, which Derek is so much better than me because after you got me sent to flipping prison or whatever, I would not be helping you, like you're on your own. But I mean, he tells him like, okay, Scott asks Derek like, okay, am I going to kill somebody? Like, am I going to hurt somebody? And Derek is like, yes, like you're very much going to harm somebody if you go out and play this game. And Scott is like, oh, well, this is more important. Like, okay, almost literally like a game of lacrosse, no hate. But Scott, he pissed me off so much, and I get that the decision is kind of realistic for a character who's kind of like, oh, you don't get it, like, I hate you, mom, type of teenager, but, like, I understand the decision, but it doesn't make it less bad. Also, everybody in this show is so, like, stupid, because what do you mean? This guy, by the way, last week he was, like, on the bench. This man is doing flips and tricks on the field, like literally fucking breaking nets with a freaking tennis ball, and y'all don't see anything wrong with it? Like, be fucking for real. And what's more egregious is that out of everybody, Allison's dad is a werewolf hunter, and so he should have been suspicious from the get-go, but this, and he doesn't think anything of it, and the only one who has anything like to say about it is like Tyler, which is why I'm saying he's the most like, he's the only sane person, because what do you mean you're seeing this and this and you're like, yeah, he's just like that, like, especially since literally last week this man was on the freaking benches. Also, the show tries to make you think that Scott's some kind of loser, like a nerd, but he's not particularly smart, and he's not really like into nerdy stuff, so I don't know why he's made to be this kind of a nerd guy. I think Styles put more into the kind of nerdy vlogs, and as a nerd myself, yeah, I think Styles is more relatable. He kind of gets interested into this weird random stuff that, that usually people wouldn't find that interesting. And he's also really awkward, which I really like. Like, the characters definitely feel really realistic to the awkward, weird teenagers, and at like different like moments I felt they were episode 3 was my favorite so far. I definitely like a little slice of life with some drama. So this episode, what's going on is that Scott had a dream, like a kind of lucid dream type thing where it felt real, and he basically attacked Allison, and he's really scared because it's like, oh my god, like, oh, maybe I'm gonna hurt the people I love or whatever. And we found out that of course he didn't really attack Allison, but then when he comes to school he finds out that, well, Allison's safe, yay, but oh, the bus driver has been attacked and he's all bloodied, and he finds his own blood in the bus or whatever, and he's like, oh my god, I heard this bus driver, oh, let me go on a date. Yep. So yeah, he finds out by going back to the bus basically that it wasn't him who attacked the bus driver, it was another werewolf, and he was werewolf, and he was trying to basically protect the bus driver. And apparently, since that is the case, he is not worried about going out with Allison that night. So he was kind of worried about going out with Allison because he was like, oh, I attacked somebody last night, like, what if I attack her tonight? So now, everything's cool and dandy and nothing to worry about here. I really liked the kind of couple moments with Allison and Scott. I thought that the dynamic between Lydia and Jackson, by the way, I thought that Jackson's name was Tyler for some reason. Like, I don't know, I didn't think that Lydia and Jackson's name fit them. Like, Scott and Allison is perfect for them, but like, Lydia and Jackson? Well, whatever. But I kind of liked how over the top and weird their dynamic was. Like, Tyler, Jackson is this kind of really cynical character, which I find so funny. He's kind of like an asshole, but like in a fun way. I don't know how to explain it, but I like Jackson's character. I don't necessarily like him, but I like his character. And Leah, I already said it, but she's my girl, and she is even more fun this episode. And that was fun, but there was a scene that they did that I thought was like really well made. This evil, haunted ass looking mansion, like, no way. So yeah, I liked so far the idea that Scott cannot hurt or kill people in his werewolf form because of his like gentle nature. I don't think that he has that dog in him, if you know what I mean. I like him in general as a character, but oh my god, I definitely let him to my healthy masculinity basket because like he's shown to use his werewolf powers in benign ways. Like, sure, he does it he uses them to look cool and whatever, but he never uses it specifically to hurt somebody, at least intentionally. Except that time he hurts Jackson, I guess. Like, but we're meant to we're meant to we're meant to hate Jackson, but I don't think it's an excuse necessarily. Like, he literally dislocates bro's shoulder. Bro. Anyways, He's still shown to feel genuine guilt and or dread at the thought of hurting people. I don't know if necessarily his anxiety or panic attacks were portrayed realistically, but to some extent, the show does a good job of showing like his state of mind and his feelings about like being and becoming a werewolf. Overall, his like character feels pretty realistic, like to the average, like kind of socially awkward high schooler, and I think to some extent, like so does the rest of the main cast, in my honest opinion. And I've definitely related to each character that we have seen like so far at one point or another. Also, Styles is MVP. Like, yeah, he always comes in clutch with the right information. I mean, he's not always the smartest, but I think he is genuinely a good friend, and that's definitely refreshing because I've watched too many shows where the MC has friends that genuinely were just preying on their fucking downfall. Like, I'm looking at you, like, Gossip Girl, friends, I mean, skins. Damn. And before that, like, you need to step your friendship game up. But, seriously, like, Styles is a character I'd like to see more of. He's very, like, ADHD coded in the, haha, I'm an adult toddler, oh, a squirrel type way, but I don't blame him, like, I blame the writer. Also, Styles and Scott are fine. Like, these actors, like, y'all know where to get them. And, oh, I mean, let me not forget the girls, because Allison and Lydia, yep, at the same damn time. Overall, so 1, 2, 3 were good. I like them. They get 7.5 out of 10 Frisco's, 4.5 out of 10 Omega Pills, 8 out of 10 for the character, and 6 out of 10 students.